Do you know what I like to do when it's been raining for 3 straight days? I like to look at some baseball cards. Hey guys, I gotta give a special shout out. Man, I just have to tell you, if you're a young YouTuber, if you're a new YouTuber, I gotta give a special shout out. I gotta give props to Junk Wax Hero. And he is somebody that you should look to if you're trying to start a YouTube channel. If you're trying to get a lot of views and everything. I just think that he has been brilliant, absolutely brilliant with this Vermont find. I mean, he gets a collection of junk wax. Like, there's probably 100,000 people who have these types of cards in their garage. We used to see them on Craigslist all the time, people selling them. I've visited homes with them, people wanting me to appraise them. And I mean, these cards are in like every single garage. And my man, Junk Wax Hero, he buys one of these that most people would give away or throw away. And he gives it a name, Vermont Collection, and he makes 22 videos about it. It's YouTube brilliance. Honestly, this is why he has risen to the top of the YouTube card community. I mean, it is brilliant. You take a collection like that, give it a name, and make video after video about it. It just blows my mind. Props, my man. That is marketing genius. All right, I want to show you a few cards. I did a short on this. This is unbelievable. Now, I know I'm going to be a little bit of a hypocrite here. I'm going to be a little bit of a hypocrite because I hate when people do this, and I'm going to do it. But I got this PSA graded Mickey Cochran 1933 Gaudi, and it's a 1.5. I buy all my cards based on looks, not on numbers. I don't care if they're graded or not. And this just looked like a beauty. It was a good price, and I've been wanting this, so I grabbed it. Now, since I got back from the National, I have been kind of in a mood to work on some of my sets, which I do a little bit over time, because I have sets going way back that I add to on occasion, and I get into different moods, different modes. So at the National, you know what, I try to be like a free agent and grab stuff I either have been looking for forever and couldn't find, or new stuff I never saw before. You know, but then I get into these modes where I'll start to add to sets. So 2 of the cards I have here are to add to my sets. Now with my collecting, I am similar with my music. Like sometimes I'll get into a rock kick. Sometimes I'll get into a jazz kick. Sometimes I'll get into an R&B kick, you know? Don't listen to the same thing constantly. And with cards, it's the same thing for me. Sometimes I'll get into a set building kick. Sometimes I'll get into a modern kick. Sometimes I'll get on a football kick or a hockey kick. And then I go back to my vintage baseball kick. You know, it makes it interesting and fun for me. And I collect everything. So, you know, it just depends on what mood I'm in. So that said, you know, I decided to add to some of these sets, and I got 2 of these at the National off of my man George, or not George. I got a different card off of George, off of Don. So anyway, this is Mickey Cochran, and I've been wanting this, and like I said, I got this for a good price. So this is a 1.5. And like I said, I did a short on this and I showed it real good because I can't find anything other than some rounded corners wrong with this thing. I can't find any creases. The back is clean. No paper loss, no pinholes, no tape residue, no writing. And the only thing I can see, and this is, you know, I hate this, so I know I'm being a hypocrite right now, is this corner, are they maybe considering that a little paper loss? That rounded corner. That's the only thing I can think. But this is why I don't collect numbers. If you showed me 100 1.5s, show me another one that looks like that. That number is meaningless. This is a beautiful example of this card. Beautiful. And it doesn't deserve to have an ugly 1.5 on it. I might have to crack this baby out. The other one I got this Diamond Stars Heine Manouche, a card I've been wanting for a long time. I kind of forgot I wanted it, and I saw it pop up, so it reminded me. And it's a beautiful card. And I think there's two versions. I think there's a version without the W on his sleeve, if I'm not mistaken. Heine Manouche. I love this set. I have a lot from this set. I have a lot from this set, so I work on these a little at a time or when I'm in the mood. And I got this great press photo of, this is Rolf. Red Rolf, third baseman for the Yankees. And this is an old press photo of him making what looks to be a great play at third. Press photos are one of those things in the hobby that you could still get really cheaply. Will they go up in value? I don't really care. This thing's so cool. Hey, that's what I have for you. When graders smoke crack, we get great deals. Thanks for hanging out with me.